What's up and welcome to Boo Bash. Today I am going to show you guys everything that I have in my park bag when I go to Disney World. So if you guys want to see all of that and everything I take, then just keep watching. Alright, first things first, got my Haunted Mansion ears on today because, it is Boo Bash. And I've got my 2021 Halloween spirit jersey. It glows in the dark, which is pretty amazing, with all my pumpkin Mickeys. And I'm going to go through my bag today and show you everything that I take with me into the parks every single time we go without fail. So to start off with, I have the Millennial pink Loungefly backpack. And I like the mini just because it does fit in rides and it's comfortable throughout the day. I have been in rainstorms with it. I have been every park imaginable with it and I love it. So I always start with, I have my magic band, and this particular magic band was actually a gift from friends of ours, from Liz and Matt. They know how much I love kitties, so they got me the Disney Cat magic band, and I love it. On my magic band though, I've got my annual pass holder band, and from, oh gosh, I think it was Mouse on Main Street maybe. I have a couple other bands. So this particular magic band, the Disney Cat one, is Dooney and Bourke. So I have the Dooney and Bourke little thing on it. And then I also have these two pink Mickey band and then a pink pass holder band on there. And I wanted to put them on this side, but this side for whatever reason is slightly bigger than this side. So they would only fit here, and I've got that. So I wear it. But if I'm not wearing it, I do have it attached on the strap of my bag. So in the front pocket, the only thing that I really carry in here is I always have a chapstick with me. When we went recently, I didn't have one that had SPF, but I usually always have one that does have SPF just because your lips can get burned. And I don't want my lips to get burned. My poor lippies. So I always have that. Then inside my main pouch, I always have my wallet. And when we were there, 2018, end of 2018, it's like Christmas of 2018, they had the Dooney and Bourke Haunted Mansion stuff. So I got the Dooney and Bourke Haunted Mansion wallet. And I always take the wrist strap with me when we go to the parks, just because if I am going shopping or if I'm going into any of the bigger stores, it's so much easier for me to just grab this out and have it on my wrist while I'm wandering around and looking at stuff than whenever you've got your arms full of stuff at the counter trying to dig through your backpack. So I also keep the wrist strap just because there are some times where we might go out to dinner. For example, when we were there for Greg's birthday in April, we went to California Girl. We did a park earlier in the day, came home, got ready, and then I was able to take just this. I didn't have to actually take a backpack. I don't think I have anything in here. I was just looking in here. I've got nothing in here. It's empty, but usually I only take the basics, like my license, my insurance card, a couple credit cards, my annual pass card, and then because I have a Disney Visa, I also take the Disney Rewards card. And if you haven't checked that out yet and you go to Disney a lot, totally worth it. We put all of our trips on there because you do get, I think it's like 6 months no interest if you put your Disney trip on there to pay it off. I only have the base card, but I get 1% on everything, and then I use that money for our souvenirs. So that's always in my bag. The next thing that is always in my bag is this little fan, and I got it from Amazon, and I love it. So it has 3 different speeds, but it's one of the biggest things we liked about it is how big the base is, so it's really comfortable to hold, and then you can just fan yourself off during the day. But it has 3 speeds. It is rechargeable, so I have the charging cord. I have the charging cord plugged in so that I don't lose the charging cord, because it is one of those, I don't know if you can tell, it's one of those like weird older school ones. It's not like a USB-C or anything like that, so I'm afraid of losing that. The other thing I always keep in is my charging power bank. This one I got from Anchor, and I got 2 of them because the Anchor was having a special, and I think I got them for like 2 for $18 or something like that. So one for me, one for Greg. And I love it because we charge our phones, we charge our fans, we've got everything with us. And this will charge my phone from like dead to full like twice. And one of the things I really like about it is in my backpack, I have this little pocket. And a lot of times what I'll do is I'll have this here with my cord, and it's attached because I'll be on my phone as we go. So then I don't have to hold this as well, but it fits perfectly. The other thing is my phone also will fit in the outside pocket. I don't often keep it there just because I usually have pockets in my shorts or my skirt that I'll have my phone in, or it's in my hand all day long. But I'm filming on my phone, so that's why I don't have my phone to stick it in. But actually, hang on for a second. I am back. I grabbed an empty phone case that I have that I could show you. So when I have my phone in it, it will slip right into the side. So I have the iPhone 12 Pro, and it fits, as you can see, pretty perfectly. I don't think a Max or anything bigger than the Pro would fit into it, but had an extra phone case. Next, and then the last 2 things that I carry with me, I always have my sunglass case and my sunglasses with me. I do always take a sunglass case with me just because if we're inside and stuff, sometimes you don't want to have your sunglasses, you don't want to have to hold them, you don't want to put them on top of your head, or especially if it's an indoor ride, because that way then they are protected. One interesting fact to know is the new security system, sunglass cases and umbrellas have to be held out in front of you, or you will get pinged for a bag search. So what you do is as you're walking through, you just hold it out in front of you. This does ping still, but then they see that it's in your hand and it's not in your bag, and then you don't have to go and get searched, which is a pain in the butt, especially whenever you're like late for a reservation. And then the last thing that I usually keep in my bag with me is sunscreen. We found this at Target, and it was really, really cool. It's actually a sport stick. Let me see if I can get it open here. There we go. It melted a little bit, but that's okay. Actually, no, that's the lid to it. But it kind of is just like a deodorant. It's a solid SPF, and then you can just kind of rub it all over you. And we used this when we went in August. I fell in love with this. I used to like talk about the clear sunscreen all the time. This has replaced the clear sunscreen. So this is actually an SPF 55. It's the sport, so it has sweat-proof capabilities. But the fact that I didn't have to get it all over my hands, you just essentially you twist it up like a deodorant, and then you just apply it all over your body. And this is a miracle. Like, no more greasy, gross sunscreen fingers. So you can see here, and everything fits comfortably into my bag. If I really truly wanted to, at that point then I can fit a set of ears in. You just have to tuck it up under the like back part, and then you can even do that. So if your ears are like hurting, or if you're on a ride like Seven Dwarfs where your ears are gonna fly off if you don't take them off, they fit into your backpack. And again, part of the reason I really like the mini backpacks is because certain rides like Thunder Mountain or Seven Dwarfs, you don't have a lot of space to put all of your stuff because it has to be at your feet. And I like how tiny and compact this is, and it fits. And it is pink and it's cute. So that is everything that I have in my park bag with me. One thing that I don't have in here, and I didn't include it only because I don't take it every single time we go. It depends on what time of year. I actually got a sun umbrella from Amazon that it has like SPF 50, and it's pink on top and black inside, and it doesn't remove any of the heat. So it is still hot, but it keeps all of the UV rays off of you. I used it when we went in August. I did the sunscreen stick on my lower legs, but my upper body, I didn't put any sunscreen on because I used my umbrella. And truthfully, I did not get burned whatsoever. at Disney in August.
But,
if you have any questions, let me know about what I take into my park bag and what I use on a regular basis at the parks. Be on the lookout for my top 10 Disney tips that I use when I'm planning my trip. I will see you guys all tomorrow for Boo Bash. Stay spooky, everybody.